Hello. Hi.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Hey, Cam, something happened today.
What?
I don't know. Can you tell me? What? Something came out? Oh, it was this
Oh,
Abyssal Haven.
Haven?
Haven, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Hi,
Good
Aaron.
morning.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
You should have won, I guess, but
Yeah,
we'll take third place or
right?
whatever.
Your whole team up in the top 8.
Jesus, fucking crazy.
I got
You
4 of them?
guys-
You got 4 of them? It's wild.
The worst part is that it's not wild, and I think
that's true.
I think that's the upsetting part about it.
Yeah.
Is, it's like, oh yeah, four Apex guys in top 8. Oh, what else is new?
Right, yeah.
Leave some for the rest of us, all right?
Dude, come on, you're saying like the rest of us? Who's the rest of us? Leave some for a true champion? Is that what you mean?
That's fair. Good morning, everybody. We're back. Steve and I are both coming off of our
Death. Yeah.
deathly illness, but we're here just in time to talk about some Abyssal Heaven.
Yeah.
Open a couple of boosty packs.
Yeah.
Open a CUR live on camera because this has been weighted and seeded.
Yep.
Is what I'm going to choose to believe. It's just what I believe.
Yeah, we got some little bits of lore that got dropped yesterday as well that we're going to talk about.
A little bit of lore.
Some implications that I'm confused about.
And yeah, that's it. Open a couple of boosties, talk about HV and launch. I have a harrowing tale of allocation to talk about, and that's about it.
Sorry,
some seating
that's
info.
inside Lineage Break knowledge. Can't send that out.
Yeah. I hear 1 of 72 is already opened.
Yeah. Congrats, Taiwan, on your 1 of 72.
To the Taiwan people I saw he sold it for like $5,500 is what he said.
That's insane.
He said 180,000 new Taiwanese dollars, and I had no idea how much money that was, and it's about 5.5 thousand USD.
High log. You should just make all of your students play Grand Archive. That's my
I have a little time at work. 1 out of 72, yeah. That is the Willy Wonka golden ticket for sure.
Yeah.
That's the big one. I think that most of them are going for like
the
2.5, 3.
We're talking about the CUR
Lubu
that got pulled. It's the 1 of 72 number.
I got a golden ticket.
Hi Al, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Everybody. We're all looking at our CSR prices.
All right,
crazy.
Theo. If you come into an ascent and hand it to him, he'll give you a nifty prize.
What, 1 of 72, the golden ticket? Yeah, I bet you'll give me a nifty prize.
And walks away.
Yeah.
180.
Whoa.
And
hi, Devin.
Oh, it's Atake. Hey, what's going on?
I want to turn into a fat blue person. You're turning violet. Violet.
Violet, you're turning violet.
Excuse me. You might get a little bit of that today. A little bit of
whoever pulls
coffers.
69 will get bonus money. Yeah, it's like the thing with all of them, right?
Yeah,
it's
1, 69, 72,
and
7,
42.
13, 42.
Yeah.
All of the numbers. There's a few of them. 1's the big one, though. 1 is the biggest. Followed by 69, I believe.
Yeah.
Followed by 72. Followed by 7. Followed by 13. Followed by 42. You know?
I would buy 42 if I was in the market for a CUR.
And if somebody's looking for number 33, you cancel.
Canceled, yeah.
Canceled.
No.
You don't want that one. Yeah, it's crazy. Just sent me. Yeah, why would I want that?
Right, it's Lubu, dude.
Yeah, 3.7. I mean, like,
there's one right here. So, like, when we open it live, I will sell it for 3
wow.
to anyone in chat.
What a deal, Sean Cronin. You can pay $3,000.
Yeah.
Sean Cronin's he's engendered a lot of goodwill, so he's I have to just put up with him now. He gets free reign.
Yeah, unfortunate.
over my butthole for quite a while.
Look at that LB Sean is just like,
Free reign to bully the shit out of me whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Until my debt is paid. All right. Unforgettable date. That's pretty good.
Hey,
yeah, what do you say?
Devin, LB Sean is the guy that you're going to be meeting up with in Seattle, by the way. He looks like a homeless man with a big beard.
It's true. He'll be wearing Lineage Break apparel, I'm sure.
Yep.
All right. You ready, Steven?
I am
Because
ready.
I now have a reason to do the show as fast as possible and get out of here. So, time to go, chat. All right. Yeah, Devin is easy to find. He's the only one with a, half sleeve.
Yeah. He has Merlin on his arm, and he will be wearing a thing that says a Lineage Break on it.
Yeah. That's true. I have heard that. All right. Steven.
Cameron.
You ready?
I am indeed ready.
Nice. Are you in speaking spirits enough to be our lore reader?
Yeah, of course.
Sounds good.
I'm always the lore reader.
All right.
There's no allegation there when it's the truth.
Gesundheit. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Good to be back. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Lineage Break, Grand Archive TCG Podcast. I am your host, Cam. With me, as always, is Steven Glooman, Trusty Steve, Lumbering Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Cam. I mean, it's just like, can we like start like an epithet for me?
Yeah, it's
like a grand
breaker of chains.
Yeah. It's like Steve,
Mother of Dragons.
Steve Glooman, the lumbering steed.
Yeah.
The trusty
congratulations, by the way.
Huh?
You did quite well at a set in Melbourne last weekend.
I did, yeah.
Lots of lumbering Steves on camera.
Yeah, I was actually like surprised when I like opened up the stream because like I'd like been tuning in and out, and I just opened up the stream and someone's like, "I'll talk you for 5 with lumbering steed," and I was like, "What is happening?"
Huge shout out to that guy. However, I am holistically convinced.
He was a plant?
That guy's an industry plant, for
100%.
Sure. He's the only person playing this deranged, like horse tribal deck.
And he's silver?
He's a silver player. His
name is Sylvie Heartsong. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
come on.
Like if you're gonna put the plant weebs into the tournament, like make it. Come on, But shout out to Sylvie Heartsong. If you watch the show, thank you and congratulations.
Yeah.
I hear that guy was such a problem, right? Like he was beating everybody so bad that I hear that Apex had a meeting about it. Like after day 1, they were like, "We got to figure out a plan to beat this guy's stupid horse deck."
That's so funny.
Because I think Korax is the only one that didn't lose to that guy on day 1. Because I think he went like 8-1 or something, and he lost to Korax because Aaron's cracked.
Yeah.
But perhaps they did. Yeah, I hear there was a meeting on how do we defeat this horse guy.
That's so funny.
So strange.
It's like, I'm playing Sylvie, not slimes, horses.
That guy's like that's a legend to live up to.
Right.
Like forever, that guy's gonna be like, yeah, I'm that silver player that I built my brew and I took it to Melbourne, and the best players in the world had to have a private meeting to figure out how to defeat me. Is truly crazy. So congrats to that guy.
Yeah.
He missed top 8, unfortunately, but I think he finished like 20th or something.
That's still insane, though.
Yeah, he did great. Yeah, very, very, very proud of that guy. So congrats to Sylvie Heartsong, totally not industry plant from Weebs of the Shore.
Correct.
Yeah. So, hey, welcome back, everybody. We're a little tired. We've been ill.
Yeah.
If you can't tell. Still you can still hear it on my voice a little bit.
Yeah, I still got a little bit of the sniffles.
So, apologies if we're a little sick today. Maybe a bit of a shorter show, but Steven.
Cameron.
It's launch day, Steven.
It's launch day. Look.
Happy launch day.
Got some packs
Happy
here.
Abyssal Heaven launch day. And let me tell you, Steven.
Whew.
It's been a harrowing week for me.
It's always it feels like a launch day is always harrowing for you, Cameron, because
Just give me a break, man.
like why can't distributors just get it right once?
It's so tough.
Every time it's like the end of the world is happening.
So like last time, right, for Mortal Ambition, I'm taking responsibility for that one. You know, we ordered some product. There were some allocations that we weren't expecting. GA is getting popular. That's great. There's more people that want to buy it than there are product, right? Which is a good problem to have, but a problem nonetheless, right? So for this set, I was like, I'm going to be so prepared. It's outrageous. Made sure to like split my orders from several distributors so that if we got allocated, everything would work out fine. Made sure to be very diligent about our pre-orders. Made sure to take like deposits down so that, you know, people didn't cancel, so we knew exactly how many we needed. All was fine. And I got all of the information last week, and everything was going to be hunky-dory. No issues detected. I was like, perfect. We're good to go. Our first order ships on Tuesday to arrive today on Friday. I'm like, oh, perfect. Shows up on launch day. Our second order ships on Wednesday to arrive on Thursday. Even better, it's a day early. And that's the big one, right? So we were going to get everything. Everything was going to be great. I wake up Thursday morning. Our first order, the one that shipped on Tuesday, has been delayed due to inexplicable severe weather from wherever it's coming from. It's been delayed. It's not going to be here for launch day. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate, but that's the extra product. Everything should be fine. Most of our pre-order product's going to be in on Thursday, right? Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Then I show up on Thursday, as I do to work. And the UPS guy is scheduled to arrive on Thursday. And we're like, oh, great. No problems. The guy arrives. He drops off the packages. Everything's great. I'm happy to do it. Me and a couple of the other goons that were here waiting for the product to come in help me sort through all of it and, they'll stack it up in the corner and make sure everything's good to go. And I'm like, there's a lot of stuff missing here. We're missing 3 cases, a couple of starter deck cases, and turns out that just inexplicably, for some reason, of the 5 packages that we were supposed to get from our distributor, they just didn't send one. Just 3 out of 5 just didn't leave the warehouse. They just left it on a pallet somewhere and decided to not ship it to us. And the way that pre-order numbers work is I had just enough product to fill all of our pre-orders with this order that showed up on Thursday. So 1 box missing meant that there was 3 cases that were unaccounted for, and that is exactly how much that I personally get to open. So the end of my sad day yesterday was that everyone would get their product except for me, and I would sit there and cry. So a bunch of our friends sat down, opened a bunch of product last night while I sat there and cried into my Monster Energy. But good news is that mystery box showed up today. They got it out the door after I sent some rave emails about how upset I was. Yeah. They made sure to get it out the door, so my product's out there waiting for me. So I have not yet opened anything, but
10 minutes before our show started,
I'm excited to. So there you go. That's my harrowing a tale of abyssal heaven. It
all worked out.
Yeah, it always works out, but it's harrowing nonetheless.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But Steve opened some product. That's what this is.
Yeah, this is my last box in my case. My case, very good.
It's good.
No CSR, but I've broken the pull rate for UR multi-face cards.
Yeah, like crazy, right?
Right. I've opened.
You've opened 6 total so far.
3
DFCs, but 3 regular ones as well.
Correct.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts. Get the like 7 UR case or something is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, who knows? There might be more in here.
Maybe there's more. Who knows?
Yeah.
We're gonna open a couple of boosty packs today, but we wanted to talk a little bit about HVN launch day and how we're feeling about the set and all that cool stuff. It's a good one. I think I think maybe in hindsight, AMB was a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
I think Abyssal Heaven is the opposite. I think it's really good. The cards look gorgeous. Our friends did pretty well yesterday, and so I've been fortunate enough to see some of the CSRs in person. They're absolutely mind blowing. I think they did a great job this time. I think the art is totally out of the world. So it's good. We're very, very excited for Abyssal Heaven. Very excited for all sorts of new stuff.
Yeah.
Haven't been doing much brewing because we haven't had the whole set for very long. Only the last few days.
Yeah, I'm still kind of at a loss of what I want to play.
But there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of cool things to try, and of course, 7 days from today we have Ascent Seattle, the closest that we've ever had an event to a set release. So I think that'll be super interesting. We'll see.
Yeah.
What the it deck becomes. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about Fire Dao-Chan. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about Wind Goja. So I think that those are going to be the decks to look out for. I guess I've been hearing a lot of people talk about Genbu as well, but I think that's like mostly mimetic. Not that deck's bad. I mean, that deck got 7 places of the top 8 in Melbourne, right?
Right.
But I think mostly an unchanged deck. You take your like sweet Sylvie Nico deck that we all know is already very good, and you replace
Sylvie.
8 of those cards and replace them with a Genbu and a Goja. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be too crazy. So definitely cool though. We're gonna see what shakes out of that meta. But
I hope, because everyone's been really down on me
yeah,
and my thoughts on the Dolphin.
yeah.
I hope that the Dolphin does good showing, so everyone
Yeah,
can
I'm sure-
stop talking.
I'm sure the
about
Dolphin's
it.
good. I'm sure he'll make the cut. Everyone's been really down on Dao-Chan, and so I'm hopeful that she sucks, so that none of you play her, and it's just me. So
Yeah.
But speaking of Dao-Chan, our favorite person on the Weebs of the Shore development team, Bell has dropped us some lore in the form of the champion descriptions on the mothership, GrandArchiveTCG.com. Has the Dao-Chan and Goja, both their lore blurbs have come out. If you guys have not taken the time, if you go to the I think it's characters or
It's
something.
story.
There's a
Oh, no,
tab,
it's champions.
that has all of the champion descriptions, and you can scroll through them. And it's a cool little look into the lore. And so, of course, we wanted to talk about that before we get to booster cracking.
Yeah. So we're gonna start off with the one that matters. Though many envy her beauty, Dao-Chan sees it as a curse. She's been used as a bargaining chip all her life for her political arrangements by her father, who sees her as nothing more than her looks. As she grew closer to an arranged political marriage, she grew anxious, but was then approached to become champion for the Grand Archive. By becoming a champion, Dao-Chan believes she can escape the judgments and expectations that weigh on her the moment people lay eyes on her. Yet, even in the home world, nothing changes. But whether out of the stubbornness or pride, Dao-Chan refuses to yield. She is determined to prove her strength and worth beyond just her appearance to those who doubt her. Her first mission takes her to Songguo, where she unexpectedly meets someone who sees her for who truly is, and the relationship blossoms. She feels at peace, though at an apocalyptic cost to the rest of Songguo. Oh.
She's evil. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? We all knew that, I guess. But
Oh yeah.
it's interesting to hear. I think this is the first time that we have a Grand Archive champion that is, at least theoretically, of some sort of villainous ilk. Because usually like Merlin or Vanitas or whatever are like tangentially related, like power level wise, but they're never Grand Archive champions. So it's interesting to see that the Dao Chan will be our first villainy person. There's a lot of like self-esteem issues in Sangwo. It turns out, both in Kongming and Dao Chan. So obviously that's why they sort of find a united front in their yearning for acceptance and approval. So she's great. We love her. She did nothing wrong.
Yeah, we will defend her with our lives. Ever since Kongbin and Goja met in the homeworld orphanage, they were inseparable. Their bond strengthened through the shared ambitions. They had successfully been through several missions together before. Goja was confident that no matter what future obstacles were thrown at them, they would be able to overcome them together. Everything she had worked so hard for was to protect her younger foster sister and to be able to achieve their dreams together. But when Kongming snaps at her for the first time, Goja is taken aback. With the monumental mission to find the Shenju and the fracture in her bond with this the sister who means everything to her weighing heavily on her mind, does Goja have what it takes to save Sangwo?
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah,
here.
it's just the other half of the coin that we've already seen with the lore article that we got for Christmas.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't read that, obviously go do that. I think we get a lot of like hindsight once the set's out, and there's obviously like lots of flavor text to read for anybody that cares about the story. It's a lot more fleshed out this time, which is great. Obviously, due to Bell working for the team now. So yeah, if you're looking for those story beats, make sure you read your flavor text. Go back and read that article. Maybe hopefully we will get another one. I think probably a little bit closer. Obviously, it's launch day. We're not going to get the definitive conclusion of our story today, but
right.
Maybe in a little bit of time. But yeah, so those are our little lore bits to follow up with. I'm excited to hopefully hear more about how all this shakes out, because a lot of it is exposition, right? And not a whole lot of it is explaining what happens. And obviously, like Dao Chan, I think is of particular, maybe not importance, but interest, that she very obviously has some evil things happen from her art, which is almost holistically spooky and evil. So surely she has some sort of something go awry when she meets Lubu, who also has some sort of something go awry. So yeah, definitely cool, and we're always happy to talk about lore on the show.
I can assume what goes awry is that she meets that shadowy figure and he puts a demigod into Lubu.
Who knows, dude? I assume the Dao Chan dies, so like I don't know.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Why does Lubu go crazy? It's because her
girlfriend died.
Her girlfriend dies, yeah. Why she become wrathful incarnate, right? Like, something's got to go wrong, and so maybe her beloved GF dies. So we'll see. Demigod is confirmed to be Jin. It is is confirmed to be Lubu, rather, not Jin.
Correct.
So, Lubu is the demigod we've been talking about. So
we did indeed get a little bit of lore dump from one Silidar.
Yeah, it's true.
The levels and what they mean in the world.
Yeah, really interesting. For some reason, our glorious leader Silidar just decided to hang out in Merlin's, I think, for an hour or two and drop a whole bunch of lore on us. So our beloved Trevor, for us at least, compiled all those things that he said into a messy Google Doc for us to review. So definitely some cool stuff. But yeah, that did confirm from Mr. Silidar himself that Lubu is the demigod that we've been talking about. Yeah,
and just to touch on it, just so you're aware, because I know a lot of people might not troll Merlins as much as the rest of us.
Yeah.
1 to 3 is just a regular champion.
Mm-hmm.
Level 4 champions are demigods. Level 5 champions, or 5 are gods, but within the top 100
Yep.
Of gods.
Yep.
And then level 6 is top 10.
Yep.
And then level 7 is top 3.
Yeah. And for an example, if anyone's looking for people to point to, obviously we have plenty of level 1 to 3 champions. There's tons of those. Lubu is our first level 4 champion in, lore.
Mm-hmm.
Proxia and Luxera are both level 5 champions that you can read about in the Regaling Regalia lore article that's on the website. Gaia, the creator of the Terra element, is level 6. Who knows about level 7? I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be cool.
Merlin is not she is technically just a level 3. She is not a demigod or anything about that.
Yeah, it has to be printed on the card. Level counters and temporary levels don't count. I like to think of like the mage, Merlin, Rye, sort of getting those like temporary levels is like using power beyond their depth, right? Which can be, as I'm sure you see in lots of Rye's art, pretty dangerous to use that sort of power that you should not have control of. So. And that's sort of the whole arcane thing, but not power that is indicative of their own power level, but something that they can tap into that's more powerful than themselves.
They are tapping into the divinity that is their element and pulling too much power into their bodies so they can lightning blast you.
But yeah, the lore's cool.
Yeah, I really enjoy.
Listen, Steven, I love the lore. We're big fans of all of Bell's work. However. What I gotta say, happy Abyssal Heaven launch day. I'm so excited. Abyssal Heaven's so cool. I love Dao-Chan. I so badly am excited for DTR and whatever our next block is.
Yeah.
I'm just like really, really hopeful because like I'm not a big Romance of the Three Kingdoms guy, right? And I know a lot of people are, and so congratulations. I'm very happy for you. But really what I want, I was like so excited to hear Syl talk about, like champion levels and all of that, Grand Archive stuff. And we get a little bit of homeworld lore here from Dao-Chan's description as well. But I'm really hoping the DTR is like not an evocative setting, not
like something we know.
Yeah, right. Like it's like Azoth was, right? Like I hope it is holistically Grand Archive's own, and that allows Belle to sort of spread her wings and have her own world to play in that she doesn't have to worry about the implication of using Lubu as a character or whatever, right? So I'm very, very excited for that, and I think hopefully
next weekend,
if history were to repeat itself, which I assume it will, Seattle next weekend is probably where we'll get our first snippets of DTR stuff. So very, very exciting. For that,
and hopefully for one LB Sean, when they announce the champions and that it is a ranger focus set, we can stop listening to complain that ranger's bad.
True. Yeah, we will not be in Seattle ourselves, but I'm hopeful that Lineage Break Sean will get a front row seat, and he will FaceTime me in for the presentation. So that I can be there with you guys when they announce it. You can point me at the screen. Very, very excited for DTR, but we're also very excited for Abyssal Heaven that comes out today.
It comes out today. It's right here.
Whoa! Good luck, everybody, with your polls and all that good stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's. Yeah, all I got.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a weird day, right? There was a lot, but then there's not a lot.
There's a lot of things that have happened, but not a whole lot that
we can
talk about. Easy for us to discuss. Like of course we have Melbourne, and if we didn't say congratulations to everybody that did well at Melbourne, congrats to Pro-Am for winning the tournament, congrats to Apex for being unequivocally broken and having 4 slots in the top 8. Huge congrats to Aqua for playing Wind Arisana. Congratulations to you, King. But yeah, I mean, like Melbourne happened. We have all the spoilers for the new set, but you guys don't care about us talking about spoilers. The set's out. You can have it in your grubby paws.
Go play with it.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to be playing with it tonight. Our last night of Revel Fest is tonight, so lots of exciting people for the Grand Archive.
Unfortunately, this is my only Rebel Fest event because I was like too sick to leave my house.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I like fire it and finish it quickly because I think it ends at like 11 or something. So we gotta make sure that we're on time tonight because we don't want to miss the deadline for Rebel Fest. So
correct.
Well, I guess without further ado, Steven's brought this box with us to do a little cracking. So,
we're gonna open.
In the spirit of launch day, which has become sort of a new tradition here at the LB, just, open a little boosty packs, see if we open anything crazy. We don't have the top down camera for you guys, and obviously we are a podcast by trade, so we're gonna try to keep it less visual than needed, but. Just open some things, talk about the set, talk about how we're feeling about it. I think it's really cool. There's lots of really cool cards in it.
A very interesting thing that I found, because I opened some last night, and a very interesting thing that I had found. Ooh, we got a foil SR, Saryu's Command.
Nice, that's nice. Sweet. That's the only one that's SR, right?
Yeah.
I think the rest of them are rare.
Rare, yep.
That's gorgeous. Shout out to Ghoul King.
The thing that I found very weird when I was opening it, I had in 3 boxes, I only opened 2 Baiwas, the token.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very strange. I had plenty of all the other tokens, but only 2 Baiwas.
It's tough. It's a big set. It's definitely a big set. 213 cards. So
we got.
It's gonna be hard.
Resonating Fugue as another super rare.
That's the butt power one.
It's the butt power one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Butt power. Gotta find the horse deck. Yeah, that's so true, bestie. Yeah, shout out to Sylvie Heartsong again. Yeah, we're a big fan of your work. If you want to be on the show, Sylvie Heartsong,
please, we'll love to interview you.
Reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you about Lumbering Steve.
We will be at Worlds.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been like super impressed with this set. I think that's become the new norm, right? Where MRC was such a tough set. Because I think it was very similar to this one in the like dearth of strategies that it sort of unlocks and the new things that it brings to the game. But it was also the first introduction of recollection decks, which I think A, were maybe a little bit overtuned, but B, were such a new thing to the community that they really overpowered what MRC was for Grand Archive. And I think everyone's a little bit more tempered this time with the new recollection decks not taking the forefront of the excitement for the set, and I think a lot of people are excited just for the cards that are going to be available to us. So
yeah, I'm just like also like super pleased with how well like all the tokens look.
They look great. Yeah, the quality's super high. I'm beyond overjoyed to see that. The ALC Alter first print run issue was a fluke, and these are your very typical high quality Grand Archive cards. Flat as the board. You don't have to worry about your curling. Which
we got
is nice.
We got another Dolphin.
You like Dolphin?
I love the Dolphin.
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren.
That's him right there. He's my favorite Fate Stone, Dolph Lundgren.
My favorite bit of card lore for this set is that
the Goja Eats Rocks.
Goja Eats Rocks. Is that the flavor text on Dolphin was supposed to be way darker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they said it didn't match the 0-3 body it has.
Yeah,
so Bell had to tone it down.
Whimsy of the flippy dolphin.
Yeah.
Dolphins are pretty vile creatures, so that does make sense. But
ooh. Keeping in track with opening AMB on stream, we got a foil champion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Congrats.
yeah,
Nice.
Got a Goja.
Oh, that's my favorite one, too.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Goja art. Level 2? Level 2?
Level 2 goes crazy.
Shout out again to Ghoul, who did amazing work this set.
I do. It is kind of sick. She has all the Fate Stones like floating around her.
Yeah, it's
like
really cool.
Maniac Pokemon.
You lost me. I don't know what that is. But yeah, cool stuff. Very excited to start brewing. Got a couple of decks lined up. Hopefully, they don't all suck, but they probably all suck. Do some Dao Chan gaming is the plan. I think I'm gonna stake this claim right now.
Yeah.
Not a claim. I mean, it's a personal thing. So that's
There's
acceptable.
the UR Harbinger of Lightning.
She's so cute. Not Goja, by the way. Several people are like, look, it's Goja. It's not.
No, it's a
Harbinger of Lightning. Is she's the one on all the arcane cards. You see her on Harness Lightning. And, she might be in Serious Command. That might actually be Goja in Serious Command.
I believe so.
But anyways, I'm gonna stake this claim right now, right? That is that foil?
Foil Direwolf, yeah.
Nice. Foil tokens are great.
We got a red hair. It's very pretty.
This set has, and if you can figure it out in chat, you let me know, chat. I don't think it's that hard, but mechanically, this set has my favorite Grand Archive card of all time. All time, my favorite mechanically designed Grand Archive card ever is in this set. So that's very exciting, and I'm very excited to play it. And if you can figure out what that is, you win my admiration. But that's it. So don't try too hard about it. But it's a cool set. It's got a lot of cool cards, and I think that's somewhere that that these supplemental sets really shine, is these like cool like build around cards and new archetypes and stuff.
Yeah, I really like
it. It is not New Scepter, nor is it Searing Rebuke, but good guesses, Chad. Those are both very cool cards.
I'm really.
This is of course a Claire card.
I'm very big on Deluge.
Yeah. I think Deluge and Kindle are both very cool mechanics.
Yeah.
What's Wind's mechanic? You know?
What is Wind's mechanic?
We don't have one yet. It's just two new mechanics for fire and water.
Interesting.
So we'll see. Maybe we're windy set in DTR, and they're waiting.
Yeah.
You know, get a whole bunch of wind support.
I would like to say this. We very much like the spooky here.
True.
And the ghost support in this set,
they're so cool,
are all wind cards.
Yeah, that's true. I really like the Maidens deck. I'm actually probably going to play Maidens tonight for our first locals.
Yeah, I was thinking about it as well.
It's really neat. I don't know if it's good. I just like Ghost Girls, and I think those cards are pretty neat. I hope that my big hope is that is a
playable archetype.
Well, I hope that it's not a like cute sub archetype for HVN. I hope that is indicative of a larger archetype for Cleric in the future, is Fantasia allies. Obviously being apparitions, because ghosts are cool.
Yeah.
So we like ghosts. We like spooky stuff. We're really, really hopeful that DTR is a spooky set. Yeah. And all I'm saying, right, is if we know Belle, which we do, she is an edgelord just like us.
Correct.
And so I'm sure that that's what she wants to, is spooky edgelord stuff. So
Crux Cleric inbound.
I think I've had a little too much cake lately. I assume there will be no Cleric in DTR. I think that would be a little bit too much of a blessing for me. So I assume it's going to be Ranger Guardian is my prediction for the next set.
There's my third.
Nice. Need those. You know?
Yeah, I definitely need those.
Baihua is not the worst. I saw one of our dear friends opened a foil Autumn's Bloom.
Yeah.
Man, dude. Those Dachshund foils go crazy.
Dude, I think this is the first Brackish Ludist I've opened.
Oh, the Brackish Ludist.
I'm also really glad to see
that
this is in the set.
Yeah, Shimmering Refractions is not exclusive
Yeah.
to the Recollection decks, so you can open your foils.
I think this card is kind of nuts. Cyclone Fatestone.
If I'm being honest with you, Steven, you put a gun to my head, I probably couldn't tell you what any of the Fate Stones do, because every time a spoiler would come out, it'd be like, this is it's a double-faced Fate Stone card, and then I would keep scrolling. So I actually have no idea what any of them do.
It's fast activation. It's a 3 reserve cost wind item Tamer Fatestone.
Yep.
On enter, suppress target attacking ally you don't control.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Reserve cost 3.
Yeah.
Rest it. Yep. Flip it. It's a 5/5 with Pride 5.
That's okay.
But if you're in, if you're
Pride 5's a lot.
Well, if you're in the Byaku
because
deck.
Byaku turns
It
off
turns off
Pride.
Pride.
I forgot that he has that text on
Yeah.
it.
So you're doing the thing to flip
Yeah,
your
it's not
Byaku,
bad.
and then boom,
That ain't
Pride
bad.
5. Or no Pride. Yeah, this was a pretty good box.
Not the insane boxes that the rest of your case was, but
No.
foil Goja's nice.
Foil Goja, we got
Foil token's good too.
foil token.
We love a foil direwolf. It's like opening a CSR because it's full art.
Yeah. We got 3 foils, which I did not get in most of my boxes, and they're all playable.
Yeah.
So that's
Can't complain. But
pretty
not to diminish your polls, which I think have been very good, but I think maybe just indicative of how good the set is. That I think most people I've talked to have been happy with how their polls have gone, just because the dearth of good and cool and playable cards is like very, very high.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong. So
right.
super cool.
I'm very pumped actually. I think I have at least a little bit of everything I need.
Cool.
Unfortunately, copulating opulence, impossible to pull.
Yeah, it's a big set. It's like 55 SRs or something. It's crazy.
Well, I'm glad that I have a foil to trade to you for stuff that I need.
Yeah, that's true. I do be needing that. Yeah, but yeah, super exciting, and I'm itching with every fiber in my body to open my own product. So hopefully that goes well. Wish me the CUR chat so that I can sell it. My glorious sugar daddy has gone out of his way to buy a Dow Chain Lineage for me because he's such a nice guy. So the Dow Chain Lineage is covered, but
Ooh. As we speak, we get some newsy news.
they know.
They know. So
Is
we
this
have
the regionals post?
This is the regionals post.
Oh, happy regionals, everybody.
Regional championship mat is Dow Chen, and she's super hot. Look at
Oh, is that Shriveling Vines?
that. Yeah.
That goes crazy.
And
I'm
then,
not going to get one of those.
Oh, that's the champion. Okay. And then the finalist mat is Saryu, which is also really cool.
That is cool. Is that Saryu's Command, I think?
Yes.
Saryu's Command is the finalist mat. Shriveling Vines is the regional mat. Of course, you get that gorgeous, my lord, 2 huge reasons to play Mandate of Honor in your deck if you get top 8. A bit of a unfortunate downgrade, I think, from last season's obviously very powerful backup charger, but the art is gorgeous on Mandate and not a bad card to have. It sort of feels indicative of like the Orb of Hubris level card where it's like good to have one. It's it's a regalia. It will see some like fringe play, but not nearly as ubiquitous as the backup charger from last season. Also, we have the new binder here, of course. It's a binder this time that has Goja and Lubu on it. Lubu? No, that's Kongming?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Kongming and Goja on it.
Yeah, I would say it wouldn't make sense if it was Lubu.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with them.
Also, I guess this is a good time to announce that our regionals at Webway Games will be April 5th.
Bwah, 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 bwah. So if you are in the northeastern area and you're not going to Core TCG in California, ours is April 5th. It will be a good time. Talk to anybody that went last season. They had a great time. It will be catered. There will be food. You will enjoy it, and you will be there, or you will upset me. And you don't want to upset me. Right?
Mhm.
Right, chat? Chat, you don't want to upset me, right?
We have seen the new binder.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
We will, of course, be back next week. Next week's going to be a bit of a interesting one where we will be right before Seattle. So I think next week we'll talk a little bit about our early meta predictions once we have some games under our belt of HVN, talk about our predictions for Seattle, and then, of course, that weekend we'll have the Seattle presentation to talk about. So even though the new set is out and we are entering the new drought of Grand Archive TCG Newsy News for the podcast, not yet. Next couple of weeks, we got plenty to talk about, and so we will see you then. Thank you for watching. Sorry that we were gone for so long. Being sick is sad.
Yep.
So we're happy to be back, and provided that we don't get into any hideous car crashes or debilitating injuries, we will be back next week for your viewing pleasure. If you want to watch the show, like some people are watching it right now, you can do that 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, * every Friday. If you want to catch the previous week's show, you can find it on the YouTube Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, *. Yes, we've updated when we post the show. It is no longer on Friday. You have to wait the whole weekend before you see last week's episode, so make sure that you come to the live show, as all of you lovely people have, and you get to chat with us before and after the show. But if you want to catch the last week's show up on the YouTube, you can find that every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, *. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's so good to be back. We will see you next week talking about that hot Seattle action. Good luck on your polls this weekend.
Good luck, and thank you for watching.
Good luck and good night. Woo!
Yes. There is a Haven in Florida, Tex, that is probably the one that's on the list. Tech A, there is a Haven Games up here as well.
Right, they biffed it.
And they biffed it last season. And they had themselves marked as a regionals, but they weren't a regionals.
Yeah, I think this was maybe after you left last night, where I had a strange conversation with one Lineage Break Sean, who sent an absurd amount of money to a man for not only a foil Art of War, but a CSR Lineage Dao-Chan for me, which was very nice of him. Thank you again, Dad. However, I was like, yeah, I've seen that name around, but I don't think I know that guy. Because I wasn't like on Discord. And then moments later, I opened Discord and I saw who it was that sold the stuff to Sean. And it's James Lockwood, the guy that runs the Haven.
That's so funny.
Down in Florida. And I was like, oh, it's yeah, he's a very trustworthy guy.
You can definitely
you can definitely
send that guy your money.
So I feel a lot better that they are coming from a very safe place. So
yeah. And
I didn't recognize his username. Yeah. I was like, who is this? So it's like, oh, I saw his profile picture. I was like, oh, I know that man.
Yeah,
nice
it makes a lot of sense on how he has an entire Dao-Chan line.
To be fair, I think he actually just kind of got
mega lucky,
insanely lucky. James hasn't been a part of the Haven in a long time. Is that true? Didn't he open it? Wasn't it his store? Is it not his store? Anyways, a very nice guy. Big deal in the Final Fantasy community, and that's how I know him. Way back when I was a Final Fantasy TCG gamer, and we were just getting our locals started. James Lockwood sent us a bunch of promos for free. He's a very, very nice guy. So, but yeah, I think he maybe just got absurdly lucky because he only had 5 CSRs, so it's not like he opened know, thousands of boxes.
Right.
He just happened to open exactly a line of champions, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, that is sick.
And a couple of Shenju, I think, but yeah, super cool.
5% owner.
I remember when that opened. It was a big deal. But nice guy. So excited to get those in the mail. Touch those Dao-Chans, as people love when I say, Yeah. That's what I want to do. Touch those Dao-Chans when they come in the mail. The cards. With my hands. All right, chat. Listen. I know we've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And we had a short show today, but Cam's itching.
Dude. I was hoping it would all be done by now. How do you like the regionals play, Matt? I love them and I hate them.
Yeah, because Cam won't have one.
Yeah.
And neither will I. But.
It's the regionals mats are always very strange for me. Where when Heidenbush was the wasn't even the champion mat, it was the finalist mat, the top 8 mat. Where I feel weird about owning those if I don't earn them for some reason. So I didn't buy a Heidenbush mat even though I actually really want one. And Shriveling Vines is so hot. I love that art. And so I do really want one, but I want to earn it, I don't want to just buy one. I want to
just do it, forehead.
But winning regionals is hard, Theo. I can't just do that. So, they are great though. You made a great choice. I'm just sad that I will probably never have one. But she's hot. Thank you.
Yeah, they're great. I think they're both awesome.
It's good. It's good choices for sure.
Yeah.
I think Saryu's all of its art is really cool. Shout out to Ghoul. I actually don't know who did Saryu itself. I know Ghoul did Series Command, but I don't know who did that. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I think I maybe could if I
Put in the effort.
had the time to play in a bunch of them, but I like usually get to play in one a season, and I hope that I do medium well. But that's it. So
Yeah.
But especially not if I'm playing Dowchan this season. I think that's going to be a tough sell. So maybe we end up playing Ari at regionals, but Dowchan's a hard sell. But maybe you're all wrong and I'm right, and she's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, she is cool.
She is cool.
Of course, she's cool.
Maybe she's broken.
I think she's probably not the best meta deck, but at least the way that I want to do it. I obviously want to play level 3. But I know if I wanted to win, I should just be like, ha ha ha, Searing Rebuke, kill you, and then people would die. But that's not really my style, But yeah, Shriving Vines is sick. Good choice, Dio. And of course, good choice, because like, you guys are running it down when it comes to playmat selection. Can I be real? Like, we love Jin. Warriors are cool. Don't be putting dudes on champion playmats.
And if you're gonna put
people don't want that.
If you're gonna put a dude on it, don't make it materialize polearm. Make it angry shout.
Yeah, like at least get that fucking shirt off, dude.
Like,
pop
Jesus.
that thing open. That's what I'm saying.
I want to look at a dude. I want to look at a half naked dude.
Yeah, like equal opportunity at the very least. No dudes, but yes, dragons. See, that's perfect. You understand.
Yeah.
No dudes, but yes, dragons. That's
and yes,
perfect.
hot girl.
Yeah,
it's great. You did great.
You did a fantastic job.
Whoever
no
picked
notes.
materialized polearm.
Yeah, whoever was responsible for materialized polearm, we're gonna need to have some words.
That's not only it's a dude, but his shirt is on.
I'm gonna need to have an internal Weebs meeting with exactly that person and be like, listen, if you guys ever need some consulting help on which hot girl art to choose for playmats, you let me know because
I'm also free to help.
The power of feedback. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the only dude playmat. See, that's
right?
what I'm saying.
That's all.
Pop those shirts off.
Right. If you're gonna put a dude on it, make sure it's a good dude.
That's the one thing that you get.
Or like Vanitas, right? Like put his like
14 his shirts
pack.
off too.
Right.
This is the one benefit that you get, right? Like if you put a female character on a Grand Archive card, for obvious reasons, can't take her shirt off. But if it's a dude, you can. And so you gotta double down. Right? It's like if you're gonna put a dude on this mat,
put the dude on it.
Put that dude on it. You materialize my polearm. It's good. Thank you, Andrew. We appreciate that. You too. We'll see you materializing your polearm later. But what we're going to see right now is maybe some lunch and
a bunch of cam packs.
And some booster packs to crack. So yeah, that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back next week. What are we eating for lunch, chat? I don't know. Something fast and easy. I don't claim responsibility for that one. You let me know who does. Theo, I don't care that you're not responsible. I want to know who is responsible. It's probably Sil, and like, what am I supposed to say to that guy? Be like,
don't do that.
Thanks, man. I love your game. So, all right.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye. We love you. Kisses. Wish me luck. I'll post them on Twitter.